For some, hockey is more than a mere game. It is a passion born in youth, a desire to be the best, to face the foe and emerge victorious. What began as a simple game has long since left the frozen pond. The torch of victory has become a guiding light, passed from generation to generation. Lord Stanley's Cup remained the prize as the quest for hockey greatness crossed the continent. A sheet of ice has become a stage where dreams are made real, where rivalry and competition would discover the best. Dedication and inspiration are the hallmark of the heroes that have led the way, the greatest players to ever take the ice, the legends of hockey.
You know, when you walked into the Montreal Canadiens dressing room, I mean, you were walking in on gold. I mean, your eyes are flashing like a flashlight. Your eyes open wide, and you said to yourself, what am I doing here?
Bernar Джеффриon, was to hockey shooting what gunpowder was to warfare. I mean, forget about the bows and arrows, forget about the spears. This is explosion. And I'll never forget it, because when he came to the Canadiens, they already had a pretty good team. They had a lot of good young guys, and we're at Madison Square Garden, we're watching them play the Rangers, and all of a sudden the Canadiens have a power play. This guy, number 5, is at the right point. What the heck is he doing at the right point? Puck goes to Doug Harvey on the left point. He passes it across to number 5. And all of a sudden, I knew why his nickname was Boom Boom. He wound up. This was unheard of. Winding up, looking like he's playing golf, whacks the puck, and it goes in. And this was the slap shot being introduced to the NHL.
The reason that I started this, and one game I missed the puck, and I got mad, and all of a sudden I just slapped my stick to the puck, and I said that thing took off. I said to myself, I said, I says, here it is. This is when I'm going to start now. And I start to practice the slap shot. I used to put a dummy in the net. I used to right corner, left corner, bottom, the middle. And I tried to perfect that thing.
The slap shot changed hockey forever. And there it was, the Boom Boom. Nobody copied Boom Boom for a long, long time, because everybody thought it was a joke for a while. But he kept scoring with it, and the goalies, of course, were so frightened they eventually went to the mask.
Terry Sawchuk was terrified. Gump Worsley couldn't believe this. And all of a sudden, the coach didn't like it. I didn't care. I was scoring goals with it. Why change my style with the slap shot? After a year that I had the slap shot discovered, everybody started using it.
Boom Boom's slap shot would win him the NHL scoring title. And in 1961, he joined Rocket Richard as only the second man to score 50 goals in one season.
Great player. Had his heart as big as a mountain. I mean, here's a guy who 5 weeks before the end of the regular schedule had an accident during a practice, and he was choking to death. I think his intestines burst, and they delivered the last rites over him at the hospital across the street. And 5 weeks later, he was on the ice scoring 2 goals against the Boston Bruins in a playoff game.
I don't think I was a natural. As a hockey player, like, for instance, Beliveau or Dave Keon for skating. I was a natural as a stake handler. I was a natural as a shooter. I could put the puck in the net. That's something that I had as a talent. A lot of people are great hockey players, but they cannot find the net. I could find the net every angle. I want to be humble when I say that. But I always did have confidence. When somebody would score 2 goals, I said to myself, I'm going to get 3.
Bernie Boom Boom Jeffrion had shown that sort of determination since he was a small boy growing up in Montreal. And that, together with his natural hockey talent, made him an integral part of the greatest ever Montreal Canadiens dynasty of the 1950s.
Stepping onto the ice was the beginning of a dream. Scoring 378 goals in a single season of Pee Wee hockey was the beginning of a legend. In 5 unforgettable hours, the all-new Legends of Hockey the second season features the players and plays of a lifetime, including Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, Dave Keon, Ken Dryden, Yvonne Cournoyer, Phil Esposito, and many more. Showcased in this collector edition deluxe box set or feature-packed DVD, Legends of Hockey, in fine stores everywhere.